Hello, everybody. We're going to get started here in a minute. Let some people come in. Let the notification go out. I hope you're well. It's been a very stressful last couple of weeks here. That's why I haven't been really posting very much. So if you guys are watching later on after this uploads, after the live, you guys, I'm sorry. I've been under a great deal of stress. My son's dad has been really, really sick, and he's got a GI issue. So we've been going through a lot here. Poor guy. Anyway, so we're going to have a live reading. We're going to see what's going on. I'm sorry about last week. I really am. Like I said, it's been a really rough couple of weeks. So, I don't know. Nothing really to talk about, going into it. Just clearing out some energy. Could you let me know in the comments if you guys can hear me okay? Yeah, I know. Stephanie, can you hear me okay? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, when I stress out, like, I get very lethargic and tired. So I've been just kind of enjoying, a sweet treat or two extra and sleeping more. That's what I've been trying to do more of to keep me from going absolutely batty. But fortunately, school is going well for both me and my son. Unfortunately, his dad, he could be better, but he seems to be he's on the uphill climb. He's changed over medication for his digestive. He's got a digestive thing. Don't we all? But he's got a really serious case of it. And they switched his medication and he's trying to reacclimate. So it's just been really hard around here. Anyway, we got a bunch of stuff out on the table. Of course, the Zodiac. I'm just going to take the next couple of minutes and pre-shuffle, see what the energy is like surrounding us. Hopefully everything's cool. The last reading I posted was that was a whole lot of energy. I'm actually using the camera, has a better microphone than this thing. So if you guys can hear me better like this, I will just use this until I find a better mic. I've been looking at one at Best Buy. We'll see how that goes. I'm looking into it because I like having good gear for you guys. I want you guys to hear me properly. So, well, we got of course, the Zodiac, the Tarot. We've got Divine Feminine. We got Sacred Rebels. We got the Energy Oracle and also Divine Guidance for now, unless Spirit comes through saying something else. We're just going to see what the energy is. All right. I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope you guys have something fun planned this weekend. I'm starting to pick up on something. I'm seeing a masculine energy. We're going to find out what's going on. Like the energy of somebody thinking. Session 1, plan the work week. Plan the work week is the alarm that just went off. I try to plan my week usually a few days in advance. Like I'll plan my week on Sunday for the week, but because it's a holiday week, I'll do it Monday. But somebody needs to plan something, or somebody is planning on something. This masculine energy I've been picking up on for the last few days is just it's starting to become overwhelming again. It's like oh, sorry. Cool. I highly suggest getting out and doing more things outside, Stephanie, for sure. All right. So we're 5 minutes in. Let's get going. We'll see, more people will come in usually like they do later on. So we're going to get ourselves going. What are we going to use? All right, so let's just get going and then we'll see what Spirit has for us, okay? Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have ascended to your highest white light to protect and guide me through tonight's live reading. Archangel Gabriel, please allow me to channel clear, honest, and precise messages with your assistance. And Archangel Michael, please protect us all as I channel this energy, cast all darkness and evil back to hell where it belongs, and allow us to be surrounded by the divine holy light. Please and thank you. I love everybody. I'm so happy that it's Friday. Thank you, Lord. All right, here we go. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you for the blessings. Thank you for all that you do for all of us. Please help us get an energy reading this evening for the collective now and for those who will be watching later. What is the zodiac energy, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. All right. What is the zodiac energy, please, Spirit? Thank you. All right, on the bottom of the deck. Hello, Capricorn. Oh, boy. Capricorn. We have Pisces. We have the moon. Hello, Joyce. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're just starting out now. We got Pisces. We got Cancer. We got Capricorn. Where are we going first? Do you want to start with the message cards? All right, we're starting with this. I have a feeling this is going to be juicy. I really do. I really do. This thing has become a monstrosity. We're going to just get a quick shuffle and see what Spirit has. I'm going to notice the same masculine energy I was picking up the last time I posted a reading. So there is somebody that's seriously coming towards somebody in the collective. Seriously. Okay. Now, here's what I'd like to say. If there's somebody that you're thinking about, or you're randomly like pop out of nowhere, just popping up out of nowhere, okay? There's something energetically happening to somebody's twin. They're going through something right now, and they are seriously wanting your energy, okay? Big time, okay? Now, I feel like somebody's thinking about who it could be. Like, could this really be my story? Is it even possible? Here's the thing. If it's making way too much sense to you, but you're like, the roles are reversed, like you would be, you're the physical in this physical body, you're a female, you're like really resonating with a lot of the masculine energy. Well, you may be in that masculine energy right now. Okay. And you may be thinking like, it's, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I feel like that is extraordinarily important. As I always say, switch it, flip it, reverse it, do what you got to do to place yourself in the reading where you belong. Okay. Now, if you are afraid to either go towards somebody or accept the fact that somebody wants to come towards you that you may not necessarily want to have words with, the more energy you allow it to have, the more power you're giving them and the more you're manifesting it. Okay. So with that being said, if you want to release this situation, if you do not want it and you want to tear up that contract that you have with Spirit, with this person, that soul contract you have with your twin, tear it up, burn it, be done with it. Move on. Okay. Do not linger in this twin flame situation if you're not willing to accept the person that's being handed to you as your twin. If you cannot accept it, please let that person go energetically. Let him go. I'm not going to sing Elsa because this is too serious and I'm not in that kind of mood. I don't feel like this situation deserves that kind of the lightheartedness, because this seems to be extraordinarily difficult for somebody to understand. A twin flame journey is just that, a journey to either choose to be with that person as they are, accept them for who they are, or work on yourself and move on through life through the, on your path of light, accepting what you choose to accept and not accepting what God gives you. You can do either or. It's your choice. But if you want this twin flame journey, you need to actually take it for what it is. Okay? You cannot say, okay, I know deep down, like my insides know that it's them, but you cannot, I feel like that whoever this is can't grasp the reality of, you can't choose who it is. That's before you came down here, between spirit and you. Okay. You cannot physically deal with it here besides saying, okay, spirit, look, this is not the person I truly want to be with, not in this lifetime. There's a lot of things that need to be learned, and I'm not willing to do this, that, and the next thing to be with this person. Or accept them for who it is, do the work, be together. If you truly want your twin, okay? Because I really feel like somebody is seriously struggling with the fact that they don't want to admit that their twin is who they are. They see somebody that they think is better for them, and they're not. Okay, the reason why Spirit's trying to hold you back from the things you think you want is because of the fact that you are putting yourself in a position to where you will not be happy. You will be settling just because somebody's got a nice body, got a nice face. You don't know what's truly going on underneath all that. You truly don't. Not until you actually get to know the person on an intimate level. And that doesn't mean sexually. That means on an intimate level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, seriously. Because I feel like somebody is they're digging their heels in, being too damn stubborn, not wanting to face the fact that who their twin is who their twin is. I don't know if it's because of looks. I don't know if it's because of past heartbreak. I don't know if it's because you're just stubborn and you just don't want to see what's right in front of you. Whatever the case may be, your twin's heart is breaking. Every time you send them their energy, their heart is breaking, because they know that you're not mentally where you need to be. You're not emotionally where you need to be, maturity-wise, at all. And they know that they're not going to have you in this lifetime if you don't knock it off. Okay? So, with that being said, I want to see more. I want to see more. I want to see more. So, let's get to going. All right. What do we got, Spirit? They use manipulation as revenge. I see the word grief. Somebody is very loyal. I feel like the feminine energy in this situation is extraordinarily loyal. I feel like the reason why Spirit is possibly putting this masculine energy through towers, bobs and weaves and ups and downs and all of this is to get them to realize and open their eyes that they are making bad choices. And if they choose to go through these bad choices and grow and learn and actually be, dedicated to something, else, if you really truly want to be with the person you think is better than your true twin, it may look easy for about 5 minutes, but let me tell you, it's not going to last very long. What I'm seeing now is somebody thinking, we'll say 6 months to a year, everything's perfect. Okay. The thing is once the honeymoon phase wears off, you're going to have to put in 10 times more work for the one you think you want. Thank you, Spirit. You're going to have to put in 10 times more work to keep that spice, that hot, hot and steamy, to have that kind of passion and romance. The amount of work you're going to have to do, it's going to be excruciating. You're going to burn out really quickly, and you're not going to be able to know what to do, and you're going to feel like a failure. You're going to realize later, too late, that you chose the wrong one. Okay. But if you go through, choosing the right one, the one that loves you unconditionally, that would literally give you everything and anything right down to their last breath just to see you happy and healthy. If you're willing to let that go and not put the work in towards that, then that's your own prerogative. Okay. Spirit is protecting all of those that all of those that are innocent in this situation. You have the innocence in this situation, those the feminine energies that want to be loyal, that want to love and be cared for, and may look a little different, may be a little bit stressed out, maybe a little fluffy, whatever. Spirit knows where their heart is and they're being protected. Okay, from the masculine energy that wants to come towards them, and say, oh yeah, I love you, but I just don't love you like that. Do all these things for me and make me feel happy, and do all of this, but I'm never going to give you what you want. They may not be saying it. They may not be saying it directly, but their actions, and this card is telling me that how they're acting, like, I don't know, like somebody, we'll say masculine energy is playing sick, or they are really sick and they're like, I'm miserable and I wish there was somebody here to take care of me. And feminine's like, oh, I'll do it. Here, let me get you medicine. Let me get you dinner. Let me rub your back and take care of you and put you to bed and let you watch TV and just take care of all the things. And they're willing to accept it, but knowing that they're not going to give the emotional, the emotions back that the feminine want. The feminine may be bending over backwards to prove their love to the masculine, and they're not getting what they want. And it's because spirit is trying to protect the feminine, to protect their loyalty, to protect their actual heart, their heart chakra space from being broken and manipulated into thinking that they really are loved, and they're not being loved right now properly. And there are things this masculine energy has to go through, ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of downs before they come back up again, because there's a lot of really nasty energy here, like disgust, like grudges, all kinds of things. And I really feel like this masculine energy is good at manipulating people to get what they want, and when they're done with it, they just kind of toss them to the side. That's really what I'm feeling. And this feminine energy is being protected. And yeah, feminine may be going through a lot of ups and downs, but they're kind of like little wee in comparison to the masculine that's dealing with a whole lot of really deep peaks and valleys. You know what I'm saying? Really steep peaks and really deep valleys. Oh Lord. I really feel like the feminine is kind of taking her little bicycle. All I see is, maybe Jack and Jill went up the hill. Yeah, well, I see Jill with the little bicycle and the tassels, kind of, wee, having fun. And it's really not that big of a, as compared to like the actual tower falling into like very deep pits. And it's because there's going to be judgment. There is already judgment on this situation. Spirit sees where people's hearts are. Spirit sees how stressed out, one of the two twins are, and they see how hard when I say they, I say mean spirit and the angels. Sorry, I'm extraordinarily tired. They see both sides. Spirit has his arms wrapped in the tightest hug around this female, because that female's heart is pure. Just want to happily ever after with the picket hug and the tire swing, and the front porch swing with masculine and feminine sitting there sipping tea, watching the family out playing, and the dog a running and chasing the babies, and with the pool and the tiki torches and all the happily ever afters. That's what the feminine wants. The masculine knows he could do all of that if he just opens up his heart chakra space and gets himself into alignment. They could be together. Okay. The thing is the childish immaturity and the 3D, the living in the whole 3D and not looking at things from, the whole concept of don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, that is the message here tonight. Is masculine, if you are watching, or if you are resonating with the masculine energy that I've been picking up on, this message is for you. Do not judge a book by its cover. Do not judge a book by its cover. Okay, period. because the person that you're pushing away is the person that was meant to heal and complete your soul. And that person's being spiritually protected. And while you're going to have to serve karma for all the manipulation you were using against this person, as whether you were realizing it was you were doing it or not, you are. And it seems somebody may feel, of somebody that is pure of heart, like this feminine I'm picking up on, that's being spiritually protected may feel an energetic, pull towards, from you. Okay. The thing is if you constantly are thinking about the feminine's picking up on it. And if you've got something to come clean about, you may want to, because the thing is it's only going to get worse as time progresses. It's only going to get worse. One of you is going to soar to the top while the other one is just falling to pieces. Okay. Actions speak louder than words. That's just plain and simple. Your actions will speak louder than your words, point blank. Okay. If you tell somebody you love them, but you turn around and if you tell somebody, we'll just use the masculine and feminine energy. Masculine, if you tell the feminine, yeah, I love you. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do that. And then you turn around and show up to whatever it was that you were going to do with another woman or whoever, another feminine energy. Okay. What do you think that's going to say? That you manipulated them and you're seeking some kind of revenge on them for some reason, and they may have no idea as to why. And if they do have any understanding as to why, they may very well have tried to apologize or talk it out with you, have a heart-to-heart conversation to kind of clear the air. And the thing is I feel like somebody's holding a grudge, a big one, and they're using manipulation to kind of do a stab in the back. The fact that I don't have any air signs out here is concerning me, because I really feel like there is like a King of Swords out there that wants to stab somebody in the back. Possibly even a Queen of Swords. That sword is very lethal. And somebody is really truly feeling very, very, very nasty energy towards somebody else. Okay. There is some serious stuff that needs to be talked about. There's some serious skeletons that need to be let out of the closet, because somebody's actions are speaking much louder than their words, and they're about to lose somebody that really means something, that really loves them, first and foremost. Second of all, somebody that's actually possibly, thank you, Spirit, somebody that's actually like near and dear to their heart, and they just don't want to admit it. Okay. That's why. They just want to party and bullshit. They don't want to be serious. They just want to be childish. Just have faith, feminine energy, whoever you are, divine feminine. I'm going to pull you next. Yeah, just have faith, and it all will come to fruition. The fact of the matter is I'm being shown the Wheel of Fortune card. You're going to be on the top of that Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You're going to be very successful in the things that you want in your life. Okay. You just have to keep putting in the hard work. Okay. There was choices that were made. And the thing is now we have to walk in the paths of the choices that we've made for ourselves. Okay. It's going to be hard work. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take diligence. It's going to take determination and drive. Okay. You'll have it if you want it. You just have to be focused. So for those masculine energies out here that are, sitting here in this party animal out, energy, all up in that devil energy right there. Yeah, you are causing some serious shifts in the energetic timeline here, because you are putting somebody very, very tenacious on a path. This person has a very big drive to do something and be successful. So they will be where they want to be in a very short amount of time because of the hard work that they're capable of. And if to walk away from that because you want to go party and bullshit with some fucking little hoochies, go for it, because you're going to put somebody on a path to doing something, breaking ancestral curses that nobody else has been able to do in their family line. Okay, sorry, I had to take the hat off. It was irritating me. So excuse me. I'm very tired. I apologize for not having a face on. Why would I apologize? Forget that. Never mind. Excuse me. Leave the masculine alone. To whoever this feminine is, leave the masculine alone, because they're stuck in the in-between, knowing in their heart what they want, but their mind is in this particular energy and they're not going to come out of it. They're too stuck dealing with the darkness within them to be able to come and be what you need them to be as somebody that has a pure heart. Okay? Just believe. If you truly believe in this spiritual journey, if you are truly walking in this path of light, have faith. I have a shirt that says, speaks of celestial ascension and trusting in the timing. You know, I was in my car the other day and I just dropped my son off to school. And I was like, it was Monday. It was Monday. And it was his first day of school. And his dad was with me. And I dropped off my son and we took the dog to the park. And I didn't have a 3-year-old running around. And I was just like, wow, I miss my boy. But I haven't done this in so long. I forgot what it was like to be alone. Those little tiny blessings are some of the biggest blessings. Moments of, you know, there was this time, and I'm just speaking from, you know, just the energy that's coming towards me, is, you know, thinking about these tiny little blessings. I remember about a year ago, it was just, I would say probably a year and a half ago. It was during a huge push of quarantine for COVID, and I couldn't stay in the house anymore. And there was a park that I knew nobody was going to be at, and I took my son. It was still chilly, so it was fall probably. And I was on the swings and I had a moment. It was like a moment of imprinting and something that was imprinted in my forever mind. You know, it was a stamp in time of a moment of pure bliss, sitting on the swings with my son on my lap, you know, feeling his love and his hugs, just me and him in the sunshine as the sun's going down. And it was a moment of pure bliss. There's nothing in the world. There's no fucking dollar amount out there that can compare with some of these little blessings Spirit is going to give to you, feminine. It may not be a check for $20 million, but those tiny little moments are the ones that mean the most. And this masculine does not understand that. He's too emotionally immature to grasp the concepts of little tiny blessings. He'd much rather sit at a freaking strip club, dropping hundreds of thousands of dollars on some freaking little bimbo that's going to possibly give him something, bringing him to the bathroom and taking lines of coke and ending up with freaking incurable diseases that they can't get rid of ever. And, you know, while you're sitting there having blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing, and then one day you're going to have the biggest blessing of your life, and you're like, yeah, I fucking worked my ass off for it. And what did Joe Schmo do? He got stuck in a situation because he couldn't quit partying. He couldn't get out of the mindset that, you know, it's not all about looks, it's about love, it's about trust, it's about understanding and compassion and nurturing, romance, wanting to do beautiful things together, creating beautiful things together, raising a beautiful family together, being there through it all for each other. That's what you have to look forward to, instead of having to sit here and be manipulated because there's some kind of grudge. There's some kind of distance between the twins here that's just one just can't get out of a certain kind of mindset. You can either sit there and dwell on that, or you can go and have the life that will make you happy, the one that will make you feel fulfilled. I don't know, possibly with somebody that likes this sort of stuff. Creative person, somebody that likes fantasy, somebody that's, you know, maybe a little bit different than you. It's time. It's time. You never know. Your best friend could be your soulmate that's meant to be put in your life for the long haul. Somebody that's a lover, not a fighter. Somebody that wants you more than they want you, more than they need you. They don't need a mama booby to sit there and canoodle, you know, or somebody that just fulfills their codependencies of whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody that actually wants to love, that doesn't want to fight just to, you know, bring some drama in to spice it up. Like somebody that would much rather sit home and watch an anime or something than go out and party and bullshit. You really are worthy of love, true love, collective. Those of you who are of pure of heart, and you know who you are. That's, you, Spirit knows you, and if you're connected with spirit, you know spirit, okay? And you know if you're pure of heart or you're not, okay? Those pure of heart are truly worthy of true, honest love with somebody that's a lover and a fighter that's going to prove to you how much they love you every single day. And that's your spiritual protection. Okay? That's your spiritual protection. Spirit wants to give you that person, not somebody that wants to go party and bullshit, use you, abuse you, and lose you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, for Joyce, Mr. Hashtag abs may just be a fluffy person sitting across from you that maybe drinks too much soda, that all they need is the right kind of woman in their life to love on them, and that's all they need for motivation to get up and go run that extra mile or do that extra mile to help them get off the nonsense and lose the extra weight. And within months, they may have them abs that we are so desperately looking for. So pay attention. It's not about the cover. It's about the content that's within. Okay? It's about the content that's within. Just believe. Tell the truth. All you got to do is believe. And right now, if you're alone and you're wondering why, that's why. Is because you have to start realizing these things. That if you are pure of heart, you really are truly worthy of love, and you're not sitting here hoping and wishing for something you're really not meant to have. You got to start, focusing on the here and now, what's right in front of you. Okay? Not about who's better than who more bougie than who's got what and who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. It's about broadening your horizons, expanding your mind and your heart, and getting everything aligned, your mind, body, soul, and spirit. Okay? Working on that, not worrying about what this guy is doing. You're here to break vicious cycles, and this is the most vicious one of all, is the one with the twin that just can't seem to get it through their head that it's more than just about what somebody looks like. Okay? It's more than what you look like. It really fucking is. Like, I'm sitting here, it's been a long fucking month. Okay, yeah, it's only the 2nd of September, but the last 4 weeks have been some of the hardest that I've had to deal with in a long time. Okay, and I'm sitting here and I'm talking about all of this because I truly believe it. I believe the hard work is worth the outcome. Okay, it's worth it. It's worth it to be there for somebody that's, I'm going to use my situation as an example. Okay. Somebody that's sick, but that's been there through, this man is extraordinarily sick with ulcerative colitis, and he's having a horrible flare up. Okay. He is the best friend I've ever had, the greatest father I could have ever asked for my child, and the best person that's ever been in my life. Okay. I almost left him a year and a half ago because I thought I knew what I wanted, but Spirit had to open my eyes. Had to open my eyes and show me. This is why I've been doing a lot of thinking about this. This is a lot of the times why we are awakened, or we start to become aware, or whatever, is because the people that we are about to lose, that we're meant to be put in our lives to help us go down the right path, are about to walk out of our lives for good, and we're not going to be able to get them back, all because we thought we knew what we wanted. But Spirit's like, no, I know your heart. Gigi, I'm using my story as an example. I know your heart, Gina Marie. I know your heart, and you are truly worthy of having somebody that truly loves you, not some Joe Schmo that's going to take advantage of you, not somebody that you think you want, but in reality is a childish fool. I've already been through all of this. Okay, I've been through this. And if there's somebody stalking me that I don't want in my life watching this now, well, now you know. But if this is for somebody else and you are resonating with this, you are truly worthy of true love. Okay? You're going through what you're going through right now is because you need to be fully awakened, fully aware. There's things and cycles that you need to go through, small events, big events, huge events, that you need to go through to remind you, to show you and remind you the blessings that are literally right in front of you. Not the things that are behind you, not the things that are on the side of you or too far in front of you, the things that are right here, the things you can handle right now. This is to help develop your spiritual mind, your spiritual body, your spiritual soul. This is to keep your heart pure. This is to show you and force you to face your shadow side and work with it and learn how to maneuver around it so it's not tripping you up all the time. To get you to see where you need to break those links and those vicious cycles that keep tripping you up and keep you stuck and stagnant. This is to help you if you're stuck in any kind of in between. Okay. If this is you stuck in the in between, trying to figure out if you really want to go down this spiritual journey or if you're willing to take that leap of faith in the wrong direction just because you have to see if it's really them, well, you're going to put yourself on a karmic cycle that you're going to not enjoy. Well, those of us who see what's really happening and choosing to stay pure of heart, choosing the ones that really truly love us, and choosing to be a lover, not a fighter, you will succeed. You will prevail. Those vicious cycles will be broken. Okay. Yes, there is somebody better for those of us that are pure of heart, those that truly deserve and are worthy by the Most High, that have been deemed worthy by the Most High to fulfill us, to fill those gaps in our lives that we can't do for ourselves, that it requires another person there, a soulmate, somebody that's there to hold you when your loved one dies, somebody that's there when you're sick, that will take your temperature and take care of you and not expect anything in return but your love and dedication. That is what you're looking, that's your future collective, not these foolish masculine that would rather go party and bullshit, that are too stuck up in devil energy. Man, you don't deserve that sort of thing. You truly don't. And if you choose to say you think you really truly want it, well, I would highly suggest praying about it. I would honestly suggest getting in your meditation space, get on your knees and pray to God and find out what the hell is going on, because whoever this masculine energy is that would much rather take advantage of you is just waiting for you to just trip up once so they can toss you to the side and go towards some little hoochie, okay, that wants their money or wants whatever they got, that, because they got that body, yada, yada. If you're willing to put yourself through that pain, well, then that's on you. I don't suggest it. But if you want somebody that wants to, actually show you that they love you, give them a chance. Give them a chance. Take that as confirmation. Sorry, it's about my astronomy project. The moon. It is out. After this, I'm going to go sketch the moon. All right. Anything else? Paranoid. Okay. This is, I just got really warm. Okay. If you're paranoid that you're not going to have that you don't have a twin flame, or you're never going to meet your twin, it's probably for the best. You're probably not with them for a reason. Don't be paranoid you're not going to find love. Don't be paranoid that to everybody out there is like your masculine. If you're thinking about that, don't be, there's some kind of paranoia that you're going to be left out. That I feel like there is somebody out there that is paranoid that they're going to be left out of their twin flame journey, that they're not getting what they think they need. You're getting exactly what you need. You may not be getting the things you want, but you are getting the things you need. And it all comes down to learning experience, emotional development, healing from emotional damage, and a whole lot of other things. Okay. So just surrender this. Surrender that, please. Whoever that's for, please. Harley. My cat might have come a scratching, and I'm going to have to get up and let her out. So look, let go of any paranoia, let go of any feelings of being left out. Look, if you're on a twin flame journey, let me tell you something. Okay. It says on the bottom, open your mind to the impossible. Anything is possible. If your twin wakes up and realizes the situation before it's too late, they may be given a last chance. If not, it's not meant for this life cycle. And if you're on your last life cycle and you are heading towards fruition, well, it wasn't meant to be. And you will heal, and that person will have to face whatever they have to face. Don't underestimate the twin flame journey. Not getting the twin may be the best bet for you. The amount of things that will have you grow and your soul will learn, and becoming possibly an ascended master of whatever sort, that is worth so much more than having to put up with some masculine drama, codependencies, hoochies, money, manipulative family and friends, like lies and cheating and deception and all of that, the devil energy. Like, why? I got look, I chose the lighter path on my twin flame. I let him go. I let it go. Let it go. Yes, I let that go, because just with the 3-year-old I got and my son's dad that I'm living life through, I don't need no more. I've learned so many lessons since my awakening. I'm just happy on this very mild path. They're exhausting. They're not for everybody, and that's why not everyone is on them. Okay? You will know if you are on a twin flame journey. You will know. Believe me. Now, this card here caught my eye, and I want to talk about it a little bit more. This, come clean about it all so you can finally be free. And that may be something that you need to talk to yourself about. Something that you need to come clean about to yourself. Your wishes, your expectations, your hopes, your dreams, all of that. There is something I feel like one or multiple of you may have to come clean to yourself about. The realization that maybe you have some healing to do that you don't realize you need to heal. Oh, it's a little warm in here. I thought the AC was on. Anyway, I feel like somebody needs to be honest with themselves. Big time. Now, I'm going to pull a couple of divine feminine cards. I feel like somebody needs to be empowered. I feel it's like somebody needs a spoonful of motivation to get them going on something, possibly a fitness journey. I feel like a lot of us, I'm not going to say some, I think all of us need to work on our health. I know the stress that I've been going through the last 4 weeks has been a whole lot. I gained some weight. I lost some weight. I'm sitting here kind of staying balanced right now, because when I stress, my cortisol levels go up, and I even look at food, I put on 5 pounds. So I feel like there's a lot of us, not only myself, but that needs to sit down and reevaluate their relationship with food, exercise, and sleep. Okay. And self-love. We need to reevaluate these relationships, because I feel like a lot of us, I'm going to just say it, I'm going to call it out like it is. A lot of us will sit down and eat our feelings and slack on our exercise and just kind of wallow until we realize what we do, and then we got to get up. No, we need to reevaluate our relationship with these particular areas in life, because I feel like the quicker we get on board with those things and get those things in balance, the faster we're going to get away from all of this, because we'll be able to channel our negative energy towards this person and easily and quicker. It'll be quicker for us to just release it and get away from it. I feel like there's something kind of maybe a physical object or there's a tantric connection there that needs to be broken somehow, not just put a cover over it and leave it in the corner. It needs to be healed. It needs to be broken. Something needs to be done about it. Okay. And I feel like these cards that are going to come out here are going to be the empowerment that you need to move on to the next step of this phase, because I feel like we're on volume, like, I don't know, however old you are, volume, what I'll say in my case, volume 37, chapter, I don't know, 3. In this chapter, something needs to happen. Big time. A change, a shift needs to happen. And it needs to be like a sincere, honest attempt. Something that like actual changes that are being made. And here's your empowerment. This is what the divine feminine, whoops, we're going to start that again. We're going to see what the divine feminine has to say to you, collective, to help motivate us. We're just going to say it as all of us. We're going to see what divine feminine has to say to help motivate and empower us all to make these changes. The poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life fiercely. Sappho. Okay. She is the poetess. I love every inch of your body. If you have a horrible relationship with yourself, if you are looking in the mirror and you're not seeing what you want to see, it is time for you to start loving yourself. And like I was saying, healing your relationship with food, exercise, sleep, and self-care. Okay. And start paying more attention and ask, and the women around you that are in your life that love you, that are supportive, that see you, just love them. Like it says, love them fiercely. Love yourself fiercely and love those other women, those other feminine energies around you, because it's healing. Okay. The apostle to the apostles, Mary Magdalene, I am the bridge between heaven and earth, and I am fully human and I am fully divine. That is something you need to remind yourself, collective. You are on this spiritual path, this journey, for a reason. Your testimony of what you've been through in life is what is your bridge between heaven and earth. Okay. Because your testimony is going to help those that are around you, your family, your friends, your children, whoever. You're going to walk hand in hand with them over that bridge and walk them to their own ascension. Okay. Your hard work that you've put in, all of the things that you sacrificed, all of the things that choices you made where you would normally have chosen the path of darkness, you chose the path of light. All of that is going to bring you an abundance of such a great magnitude. It's going to just skip your heart. Your heart's going to skip a beat when you first realize what's going on. Okay. You are that bridge, and you're meant to go through what you're going through right now. So if you're beating yourself up and you're looking in the mirror and you're not liking what you're seeing, remember what this vessel is bringing you around this world to do. Goodness for others. So don't worry about it. If you haven't slept, and you're tired and you've got something to do, don't break your promises, fulfill them. Even if it takes an extra hour away from, you just laying in front of the TV on the couch with your phone in your hands. If it takes an hour away from that, trust me, the people that you will benefit, whether it's, staying at work an extra hour to help your colleagues, get through whatever project you're getting through, or staying an extra 15 minutes after class to connect with some people that may need your help, or, walking down the street and you see somebody struggling and you were the only one there. And if you weren't there, they could have gotten, we'll just say, hit by a car. Those little things, you're literally saving people, you're helping people, you're guiding people, you're doing all of this, and it's because of your pure heart. It's because of your pure heart. It's because you are who you are. I feel like there's somebody out there in the collective that hasn't realized how strong and powerful they truly are. And it's because they're beating themselves up because they're not fitting into what society deems as beautiful or, whatever. Love who you are, because who you are, there's no one else in the universe like you. There's nobody in the universe quite like me, and there's nobody in the universe quite like you, collective. On the bottom of the deck, we have Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul, and I choose the life that I desire to live. And if that is a life of happiness and humble abundance, even divine, extravagant abundance, whatever it is, if you choose the light, the path of light, accept it, be the voice of that path you so choose to be. We'll say this as an example because it's easy for people to understand. Say, for instance, your whole life you've walked in a feminine body, a female body, but your whole life you've resonated with a masculine energy. Okay, you want to transition and you're afraid to come out, and you've chosen the life to transition. Stand true to who you are and freaking do it. Because the thing is you are the goddess of light. You are an energy of light, and what you reflect out is what you're going to get back. So whatever you choose to do, and if your situation is about transitioning, you're going to be an inspiration to all of those around you that may be considering it and looking up to you because you did it and you had the strength. You may be giving them strength to do these things that you don't even realize. So if, say, for instance, somebody asks you to do something and normally you'd be like, nah, I'd rather go home and play video games. maybe just do it just this once and see the kind of abundance that you receive in gratitude and love and all of those things, possibly even financially, depending on what the situation is. You may be surprised that that extra hour of, that sacrificed hour that you gave them could turn into something beautiful. And that may be the key to your path. That may be the key to the door that needs to be open to this next, to level up again, is going that little extra mile. Going that little extra mile. So just remember that. All right, Spirit, where are we going next? Do you want the tarot? All right. We're going to pull the tarot. We're going to see what else Spirit has to say tonight. All right. As we all know, I'm terrible with memorizing cards. I like to use them intuitively, and when Spirit says use the book, I use the book. So let's see what Spirit's got next. What messages it's coming forward to somebody? Peace. Peace of mind. Somebody's about to have some kind of peace of mind fall at their feet. Like everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. What's going on, Spirit? I ordered a new deck of cards, by the way. They'll be here this weekend. It's a different tarot deck that actually has the meanings on them to make this easier. I'll be using both decks. All right, Spirit. Let's see. I'm being shown do you want me to do the Celtic Cross? No, 4 cards. Should I draw them like normal? Okay, we're going to do 4 cards. Spirit's going to be showing me a straight across one. Oh, we have the Hierophant. Okay, it's talking about lessons that need to be learned. Spirit wants to... So the thing is there something new that you're considering? Something maybe that you're, maybe a new career path or something that you're thinking about? Spirit wants to let you know that he is blessing that idea. He thinks it's a good idea, and he will guide you if you if you actually choose to pull the trigger on it. He will guide you, and he will lead you down the right path. He will open up the doors that need to be opened, and he will show you. We'll just call them those, if you've ever played video games, they have those cheat codes. Yeah, Spirit will basically help guide you and show you how to get to those cheat codes, to skip over things. It's like chutes and ladders. Think about it like that. If you pay attention to what's happening in those creative ideas that you're having, and if they're sitting there and lingering for a really long time, it's because Spirit wants you to give it energy. Spirit wants you to take those ideas and go for it, because there's something there that could make something big for you. Okay, Spirit is the Moon in reverse. Now, normally I see this as something, there's stuff kind of that's been swept under the rug that's caused deception. And this may very well be from the past, people telling you, deceiving you, telling you that you cannot do it. You can't do, we couldn't do it, so you can't do it. If we can't do it, what makes you think you're going to be able to? If we can't succeed at this and we've tried, what makes you think you can? Like those sorts of hidden agendas in people's mind, because they're afraid of failure. But in reality, you have the actual gifts. And Spirit wants you to understand that he has your back. And those people that have manipulated you and made you feel this big your whole life, they're not going to be able to stop you now. Their guilt, the guilt trips, and the trying to be the passive aggressiveness and the narcissism isn't going to hold you back. And if you don't let it. So if you have something that you really want to do, really, truly want to do, then do it. Okay? Then do it. Because right now, the longer you hold out on doing this, the less time you will have to enjoy it. Okay? So this here is your ticket Queen of Wands on the bottom. Don't let your passion, don't lose your passion. Don't be too up in your emotions and too much in your moon sign, okay? Because we got death out here, we got devil energy out here, and we got the moon out here 2 times. And we got Pisces and Taurus. Oh, Lord. We got Taurus, we got Scorpio, we got Cancer, we got Pisces, we got Capricorn. And what the hell? Oh, Lord. Why so much energy? Why? Oh, my goodness. Where am I stagnant and clinging to things I need to release? I really feel like it's somebody's upbringing, thinking that they can't achieve the things. Thinking they can't achieve it because, well, all my life I was told not to invest in this because if I invest in this, I want money for this and security and this and that and this and that. Like, I get that, believe me. Don't let shit from your past hold you back from the things. Don't let it keep you stagnant. There's some type of something that's meant for you to learn to go and get your ass to where you need to be now. Go do it. Is there a class that you're like holding out on? Like, oh, if I spend this $300 to go to this class and learn this technique, if something happens, what am I going to do? Am I not going to be able to put food on my table or what? No, go and do it. Spirit's guiding you this way for a reason. For a reason. Why would you hold off on a divine blessing? Don't lose your passion, friend, please. The High Priestess. Yes. And the Hangman. There's that fucking King of Swords I was seeing before. He's in reverse now. Damn it. You are are you a High Priestess? Do you resonate with one of these? Well, get to manifesting. Work on your mood board. Your manifestation board. Quit dangling and dingling, thinking that you can and then you can't, and you stop swinging back and forth. Make a decision. Do you want to do this and you want to go down this path? Do it. Don't let stuck and outdated ways of thinking, stagnation from past people telling you can't hold you back. Especially people like this, manipulative, nasty assholes. I see this card and I see somebody, snobbishness, judgmental, controlling and cruel. Yeah, meanness because they're jealous. They are jealous that they don't got the talent you got. Not everybody can be you. There's only one of you for a reason. Don't let that freaking stop you. Don't let their judgment and nasty energy fucking stop you, man. And if this is your twin that told you that you were no good, don't listen to them. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're too stuck with their head up their somebody's ass. Okay? Whoever it is that's twirly and snorting lines of coke, whatever. Because whoever the fuck that is, man, like, look, I know what it's like to have that disco powder. And I know how addictive it is. And if you're just doing it, whoever this is, if they're just doing it just for fun, they better be careful now. And if masculine is going to get involved with that shit, he better be careful too. And if he's pissed off because he realized what he got himself into and he's throwing hate your way, that could be stopping you as well. And if you've had a relationship with this person in the past and they put you down and put you down and put you down and made you feel less than a person, which is why you're sitting here saying, no, I can't do it. But yes, I know I can, but no, I really can't. This is what this person said, and he supposedly loved me. And if he said it and he loved me, no. It's time for you to stop swinging back and forth between those energies. It's time for you to realize that Spirit's got your back, and this manipulative, snobbish, stubborn, jealous person is out of your life for a reason. That's why somebody new is coming towards you. Hashtag Mr. Abs for Miss Joyce. Better masculine coming for Stephanie. My soulmate being with me and showing me what true love is. And whoever else out there, that has a masculine or a feminine in their life that is there to show them what true love is really about, that is what you need to focus on. Not whoever the fuck this is. Because this energy, like I was saying before, it just wants to stab you in the back. And the thing is if you give them that power, you're going to miss out on your opportunities. So we're going to take the advice of the divine feminine, and we're going to understand and rely and trust that Spirit has your back. Rely on that. Count on that. That is the only thing that you will be able to trust besides your underwear to have your back. There was somebody, I had an ex, they're from Peru, and his mom would say to me in Spanish, and I can't say it in Spanish to save my life, but she always says that the only best friend you have are your cazones, because they're the only ones that'll ever have your back. That is truth, but also Holy Spirit, and he wants you to go, and he wants to bless your life with an abundance. It's just, there's things that you need to go, and it's going to feel like a sacrifice, but it really isn't. It's actually a step. It's taking a leap of faith, one that's going to change your life forever. Forever. The entire course of your family heritage, your whole family line, well, that whole course will change because of these actions that we're choosing to do over dealing with these assholes. Okay. Now let's see what the Sacred Rebel has to say. I got one more deck to go through. I think this is only going to be about an hour and a half today, but that's okay. It's been a long week. I think I've been to the doctor more this week than I have in the last 5 months. Between me hurting my toe, my son having an ear infection, and his dad having his stomach problems. It's been a long week. It's been a very long week. All right. What else, Spirit? So behind my computer here are 2 major shelves that have like school supplies and art supplies and crafting supplies and spirituality kits and all different kinds of stuff. And on the very top shelf, there's this little statue that has like a chandelier head and arms for jewelry. And it's sitting here, and I just, out of the corner of my eye, saw it. And it's in this, the mannequin has this beautiful red like mermaid gown on, and bright red, my favorite color. And it's like somebody needs to go dancing. And I'm not talking like pop, lock, and drop it like at the club, like, whatever. I'm talking like dress up in a beautiful gown, having a 5-course meal at a 5-star restaurant, and be wined and dined and have a romantic date. I feel like somebody truly needs one of those, and to go and lay in a hot tub being romanced by somebody very handsome that's got a mind and intellect that could literally just, I think of, call me a nerd, that's fine. It's like anytime I watch the Cosmos and listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson talk, it's just like, like that's the kind of energy, like somebody just wants to have an intellectual conversation in a very romantic way. And it's like, they're like wanting to feel the heartthrob of somebody that stirs their romantic feelings and gets those passionate feelings flowing, And it all starts with a formal date. Somebody actually wants to be courted in a way that they've never been courted before. I mean, damn. That sounds pretty nice. It sounds like some Julia Roberts stuff going on around here. Confirmation from that. Come on, Spirit, come through. All right, what's the Sacred Rebel have to say, Spirit, please and thank you. The word wants to be written, the perfection of your life. The Poetess comes to mind. The Poetess, the card that I pulled from Divine Feminine, the Poetess comes to mind. You may want to that your journaling sessions, what you put in those journals is speaking volumes about what you want for your life. It's helping you with your transformation, questioning things, asking for things, being grateful for things. The things that you put in those journals is what's helping you sculpt your perfect life. Spirit is what you desperately need, and he wants to hand it to you. He wants to bless your life. He wants to give you spiritual knowledge, worldly knowledge, all of it. He wants to give you the keys. It's like, how they give these people that are like heroes in your community the key to the city. Well, Spirit wants to give you the key, the divine key to your ascension, and wants to show you what to do and show you how to get yourself right, get yourself tight, and all aspects all aligned. So you can have that picture perfect life to transform into those beautiful butterflies that you are. Spirit doesn't want to see you in anguish. Spirit wants to see you prosper. Spirit wants to see you happy. I just see a beautiful woman enjoying the elegance of a romantic date, an actual romantic date. I really feel like somebody just needs a night. It's like, you ever see, what was that movie with Jack Nicholson? That's not, Something's Got to Give, I think. What was her name? Anyway, where Keanu Reeves was in it towards the end, and I can't remember the main female's name, but Jack Nicholson was the one that liked to date the younger women, like leave them young things alone, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Yeah, well, he fell in love with this one young girl. They broke up, and he fell in love with her mother, and her mother ended up going to Paris with Keanu Reeves, and he went out there to show her, and they were whining and dining. It was just a beautiful movie. That's kind of like the energy of this woman. She's a much older woman, and Keanu Reeves was significantly younger, possibly by 20 years or not more, maybe 30. You know what I'm saying? And she was lighting up the room with her laughs, and they were in Paris, and she's drinking wine and she's smoking, and she's like, when in Paris, and she's doing things that are completely out of the norm. I feel like it would literally spark somebody's fuel. It will literally ignite somebody's fuel in their heart and get them to open up to their passionate side, their creative side, and it will literally balance out their masculine and feminine energy like that. Spirit knows what you want. It requires you to go against the grain. And going against the grain is that going against all of the shit that people ingrained into your brain. I don't know, go butt-ass naked bike riding on a playa over at Burning Man if that's going out of the grain enough to get your, spark your passion. Go out of the grain that way if you have to, whatever. Or if you're we'll say a 65-year-old woman and a 35-year-old man is coming at you like, hey boo, what's your name? Let me take you out to dinner. Let him, because he may take you on a freaking private jet to Paris and live out your wildest fantasies. Just say yes. Don't judge a book by its cover now. Okay, go against the grain. If you're used to dating people your own age, say, fuck it, they're too immature and stupid for me. Try something new. And then write about your story, because there are going to be people that want to hear it. I know I would. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Yes. Inner trust. Trust your inner self. End of story. That there's no explanation there. You already know. If your inner self is telling you to just dive in head first and just throw all caution to the wind, do it. I'm telling you, it'll benefit you in such a way you will be mind blown. Mind blown. Yep. It'll open up your mind. Excuse me. It'll open up your mind. It'll help you see things in a much clearer perspective. It's like taking Windex and a rag on windows that haven't been cleaned in 20 years. Yeah. All right, let's get some energy. What's that? Patience. Just have patience. Trust the timing, collective. Have patience. Have patience. Just work on each day at a time. Sometimes if it requires taking 1 hour at a time, take 1 hour at a time. Now, listen. Sometimes we get a lot on our plates. Sometimes you just need to write shit down. I feel like that's extraordinarily important for somebody. When you get overwhelmed and you're starting to notice that you're forgetting stuff, write the shit down. I keep stacks of these all over the freaking place. I probably got like 10, 15 packs over there of index cards that I keep with me at all time. Okay. I will always have a notebook or a piece of paper and a pen handy at all times, because sometimes I forget, and I want there's somebody else out there that's having some things kind of slip their mind, and it may be causing some stress. So if you're under a great deal of pressure, if you got a lot on your plate, start writing stuff down. Have patience with yourself when you do forget something. Okay, but we're back to this indecision. This is the third, stuck in the in-between, the hangman, the indecision. Somebody's at a crossroads here. Okay, and stress may be holding them back. Lack of organization and discipline is holding them back. No more. Time to focus. It's like, if you guys know The Rock, yeah, him. Every time I watch like something on Instagram, occasionally when I'm scrolling, I'll see him in the gym, and he's in the gym and he's pumping and he's focused, and people are dicking around, and he'll just straight up look at him, stop what he's doing, look at him, and just be like, focus, and just go back to it. Yeah, it's time to focus. Don't be in anxiety that things aren't happening in your time. They will. Have patience. If you wake up tomorrow, you have a whole new day to drive forward and collect the abundance and the blessings that you were destined for tomorrow. Okay, so it's all the little things add up, my friends. On the bottom, the goddess of the moon. We got the freaking moon again. I want to read her message. The goddess of the moon. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of crystal clear water of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upwards, receiving the light of the moon and the light of inspiration. This card is about intuition, the ability to receive insight from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. And it is. So those things you're dreaming about, those things that are randomly popping up in your head, those downloads and those messages, those are what are there coming in for a reason, to tell you what you need to do to get out of this. I'm sitting here at a crossroads, not knowing what to do. It's there to guide you away from any anxiety and to help you have the patience for what you need. Okay. So instead of asking where Mr. Abs is, ask Spirit, where is, let's say, am I going to be, what's one that I like to use? We'll use this as an example. Instead of saying, where's Mr. Right? Where's Spirit? What do I need to do to become a millionaire? And then when Spirit gives me an idea, I write it down and I go attack it somehow. And focus on that. Okay. Because the thing is right now, the reason Spirit had me use this deck last is because Spirit needed you to see what's surrounding you, give you the motivation, and now give you the energy of what you need to pay attention to. Pay attention to those messages that you're getting. Pay attention, because there's somebody, and like I said, they may not be Mr. Abs right now. They may not be Mr. Picture Perfect right now, but let me tell you, you love them just right. Ooh, girl. That person may be the hottest guy you've ever laid eyes on. All you got to do is put a little love into them, and there you go. You feed them right. You keep them happy. Well, they got to keep themselves happy. Let me correct myself there. They need to keep them damn selves happy, but just being in your life will give them the motivation to stay happy. Give them the motivation to want to walk down that path of health and happiness, working on their relationship with you, getting their relationship with food under control. Getting their relationship with their self-love under control, getting their relationship with sleep under control, getting their relationship with themselves under control, so they're not relying on codependencies anymore, whether they're alcohol, drugs, sex, food, whatever. I mean, damn, gambling, whatever. Okay? We all have things. If life is meant to be difficult, and here's why. Because our higher selves need to learn how to, give and take. If you look here, it's the Temperance Angel and the cup of the Ace of Cups, the ultimate, chalice of love right there, and learning how to give and take and tap into your inner, your inner angel, if you want to call it like that, or tapping into the fact that, somebody else in the collective may be an earth angel as well. Tapping into that purity, so you can have that ultimate gift of pure love and acceptance. Okay? It's all part of it. Life is not meant to just be rainbows and butterflies. Even the Kardashians got problems and drama. I mean, look, Kim Kardashian had her jewels stolen and put, taped up, duct taped, and freaking got down. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the celebrities with the millions and billions of dollars have problems. Look, I mean, do you even want to go into politics and our last president being a billionaire having to deal, doing what he did? I don't even want to go there. But look, even the ones that are wealthy and have all the things are still dealing with shit. Nobody's life is perfect no matter what the gram says. Okay? And if somebody's living in fantasy la la land thinking everything's supposed to be rainbows and butterflies, you are in a delusional mindset and need to open your eyes. Okay? Because in all reality, life is a bitch. It's exhausting, but it's worth every fucking minute of it. Really is. Anything else, Spirit? Nope, that's it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides for helping me through this reading. I love and appreciate you all. I close this reading. I surely do. Because honestly, I think some people need to sit down and reflect. I think serious reflection needs to happen. Serious, focus needs to start happening. Serious dedication and drive in certain aspects, or a lot of aspects, needs to start coming into play. I know some people are working on a lot. There are things that they're pushing to the side, pushing to the back burner. I'll wait until later to work on those things. But it all comes down to a balancing act. Somebody, Spirit showing me the food pyramid and the plate pyramid, basically how to portion out a plate. Like, everything needs to have a place. Everything needs to be done in portions, and have equal portions done and equal time and attention to all of it. Because the thing is if something falls out of balance, the whole thing is going to come crashing down. The whole shit shack is going to go up in flames. In the famous words of Jim Morrison, the whole shit house will go up in flames. Okay. So yeah, we don't want that. We want happiness. We want peace. We want relaxation. We want happiness. So do me a favor, collective. It's Labor Day weekend. Go do something fun. I'm going to bring my ass to the beach tomorrow. I'm driving the 3 fucking hours to bring me and my son and his dad to the beach. And we're going to go camp. We're going to go camp out on the beach and enjoy it. And then I'll be back for church. And then I may go do something else epic for 2 days. So please do me that favor. Do yourself that favor. Go do something that lets your hair flow in the breeze. Put your bathing suit on. I don't care if you put on 20 pounds. Go put your bathing suit on. Go get your ass outside. Go soak up some sun. Put on your little beach hat and go be the badass bitch that you are, okay? No, Gigi loves you. I love you guys. If you guys are interested in all the things, you know how to reach me. It's in all of the videos. I've said it before. I love you. Please share the videos, share the channel. Let's try to get the subscribers up to 1,000, because I just ordered some new things. I'm putting together a gift. I'm going to do a giveaway. There's a few of you guys that have been so loyal to my channel. I want to do something for each of you. And the thing is I'm going to come up with something for you guys. There's a few of you that I really want to give a personal reading to free of charge. So let me think of how I can do that. I have y'all's emails already. I'm going to contact you when it's time and we'll get that together. So, but for those of you guys who are new, haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because once we hit 1,000 subscribers, which isn't very far away, once we hit that, I'm going to offer 1 free hour personal reading and a spirituality kit. I'm also putting in some fun little stickers that I just bought too. So that's going to be the giveaway for our 1,000 subscriber gratitude giveaway. So keep that in mind, share it, all of that. And until next week, I love you guys. See you on the next live. And I'll possibly be posting a few videos this week. And I'll see you guys in the comments below. Have a good night. I love you. Bye-bye for now.